online haircut.
Welcome back, guys, to Avenues Podcast. This week, we're on episode 193. Joined without a guest today. We were supposed to have one on, I know. It didn't work out. I think, honestly, it would be hard. Let's just, between you and me, let's just think about this for a sec. It would be hard to get a guest regardless. Think about it for a sec. If we didn't have the guy that we were just talking to, who else would it have been?
Yeah, true. It's been tough with the guests. I mean, you guys know we always struggle with guests. It's hard to get people on.
We've maxed out. But also, since we're so big and popular, people are camera shy. I've actually talked to people that are I'm camera shy. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
people do not want to get...
People that I would think would be good guests, and they're like, no, camera shy.
Yeah, I know. Some people they're not cut out for this business, man.
Yeah, it's
cutthroat.
You get a lot of eyes watching you.
Yeah, exactly. So. Especially this caliber here, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So I guess we'll just go into sort of what we're gonna talk about this week. So, lots of stuff has happened in my life recently. Lots of exciting things, and the first thing that I want to talk about today is my driver's license.
We talked about it last week, or.
Yeah, the week. Yeah.
Before.
So last week we talked about it. I was talking about my lessons, and basically I took my test, and I passed it. So first try, passed, got the N. I took it actually today, this morning, as the date of recording. So it's all fresh in my brain. But
let's go for a spin. You got the car here?
I actually do. I drove to the studio today. So it's parked outside, and yeah, so I took my test this morning.
Wait, you parked
It's parked on the street over there. But yeah, it's right here. No, I took the test this morning. Lots of little things. So the first thing, you go to the test center. Since we live in BC, it's ICBC, and you go there, and basically you go check in. You give the guy your ID. So I give him my student card and my driver's license, my L or whatever. You go hand it in. And he'll basically make sure your documents are valid, right? No, illegal immigrants or citizens or whatever. So he'll check your ID, and then he'll send you off to your car, and you wait for the instructor. So I'm just chilling in the car. I was, nervous as hell, bro. My feet were, shaking, honestly. It was kind of bad. And basically the guy gets in the car. He does a check first. So the first check, he'll check your right indicator. So you'll put your right indicator on, then you'll do your left. Then he'll ask for your hazards. He'll do your high beams, your brake lights, make sure that's all good. And then he'll check the back as well, make sure your indicators are working, because if that's not working, that's not safe, and you probably shouldn't be driving the car. So he'll check that stuff, and then he'll ask you to roll down your window, and you have to do your safety signs or whatever. So you do your left, which is just extend you can't really see it in frame,
but right.
Yeah, you extend for us let's say I'm in the car this way, right? That's left, right, and then stop. So you put those signs up, and then he'll ask you to go. So you start driving, he'll tell you turn right here or turn left here, and you pretty much have to perform the action without messing up, I guess. So you have to make sure you shoulder check when you're turning the car. So you signal right, you check your shoulder, then you go. And yeah, so it's basically I was driving down the road. I was doing pretty good. I was pretty nervous, and the guy wasn't really talking to me. He was just turn right here, turn left here, turn right here. And it was I didn't really want to chat this guy up, because I'm not trying to get distracted, right? So I'm pretty locked in. I wasn't really talking to him. He was turn right here, and I was okay. And then he's turn left here. I'm okay. So then we get to this one point, get to the stop sign, whatever, make the turn. And then he'll tell you to pull over, but the thing is he won't tell you where. So you just have to decide where to pull over on the street that's safe. And this is an important thing, because you can't pull over in front of a driveway or a fire hydrant or something of the sort, because that is illegal, and you'll fail if you do that. So you got to find a safe place to pull over. You pull over the car, and then before you put it in park, you have to make sure to turn your wheel. So you'll put the car in neutral, and you'll see, okay, is it a hill? Am I stopping up or down on the hill? And I was uphill, and I turned my wheel the wrong way for a second. I turned it half a spin. I'm oh, wrong way. Spin it this way. And the guy he was oh, and he writes something in his book, and I'm oh fuck.
That would fuck with me.
And it scared me, bro. I was oh shit, did I maybe I failed already, bro. So I'm scared. But whatever, I keep moving. I'm whatever. We just gotta make sure we're good. Keep going here. So, turn my indicator out, get out of the spot. And then, more just driving around like these, this like residential area. I'm doing quite well at this point, making all the turns, checking my shoulders, doing all that stuff. And then you get to, so he tells me to parallel park. It says like parallel park behind this red car here, whatever. And I'm kind of nervous. Like, this was obviously a lot of people fear the parallel park. This is kind of like one of the bigger obstacles in your test. And I'd practiced it a lot. And my mom's car has a backup camera, which you're not allowed to use. So you can technically get away with, like, if you're like checking your mirror, you can like glance at it quickly, but you can't make it obvious. Like, you're not supposed to use it. But it's there. So I go and I indicate, whatever. I'm looking back, looking over.
Did you put your hazards on?
No, not when I'm parallel. You just put your indicator.
Yeah, I guess if you don't need it.
Yeah, so I back up and I like ace the parallel, dude. Like, nice. It was clean. So I was like,
tight, or was it like an easy one?
Oh, it was easy too, because I was practicing with like 2 cars, so there'd be like car, space, car, and you like park in between them. And I was getting those pretty consistently. Like, I'd screw up a couple times, but then I'd like eventually get it.
What would it mean to screw up?
Like, you hit the curb or something, or you just come in too shallow and you don't, like, you're too far from the curb. So I screwed up a couple times practicing that, and I was kind of nervous on that. But no, I aced it on my test. And another good tip, if you're taking your N, is to get blind spot mirrors. So basically, in your side mirrors, obviously, like, you can see out of them. But if you get these little blind spot mirrors, they're like these circular mirrors that go on your rear, like your side mirrors, and you can basically see further back, which is super helpful when you're like trying to park, because you can actually, like, at some point the mirror, like, your car will be like twisted this way and you won't really be able to see the curb, but through the blind spot mirrors you kind of have like an anchor point as to where to like turn the car and stuff. So it's like honestly such a big help, and my driving instructor recommended that I get those, so I got those before my test, and I'm like very thankful that I did, because they definitely came in clutch.
Cool.
So yeah, then I did the parallel park, and I kept driving around. I was doing well, and then I get to this crazy intersection. This is where one of the places where I actually screwed up. Basically, you come down this intersection, and it's really weird because it's like one like street going this way, one street going this way, one here. It was technically like I think it would have been like a 5-way stop in a residential area. So it was really weird. No lights, all just stop signs. So I get to the first stop sign, which is like here, like in front of me. So I stop the car, obviously, make sure I'm checking. But then in front of me on the other side, there's a stop sign for the other street. And I was like, yo, what am I doing here? So like, as I'm stopped, I'm trying to think like, okay, what should I do here? And I was like, do I stop at that line there and cut into the other like lane? Or do I stay on my side and just go? So I was super confused. Basically, I decided to just stop, but I didn't stop at the stop line on the second stop sign. So I kind of stopped in the middle, and thank God there was no one else there. Because after my test, he's like, dude, you obviously messed it up. I'm like, yeah, I know. But he's like, because you didn't stop at the stop line, I could have failed you if you were impeding traffic. But because I took my test this morning and there was no one else on the road, I wasn't impeding traffic, and so he couldn't fail me.
How far off the line were you?
So it was like a separate lane. So if there's one lane here, which is I'm in, and the other one's here, like, the reason why it's so trippy is because you have to pretty much turn your car almost like 90 degrees flat, and then you have to turn back. And I was like, that doesn't really seem right to me, right? Like, that's kind of weird.
Do that. Yeah.
So yeah, but that's what you're supposed to do, because you're supposed to hit the second stop sign.
Well, you gotta hit it earlier though.
So you hit the first one, then the second one's here, and you have to like. It just looks really weird. Like, it's super hard to judge.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm just understanding it wrong.
Yeah, it's hard to see without a picture. Maybe I'll see if I can get a picture on screen without trying to dox myself. But maybe not. I think if you're in our area, you'll probably know this is like where they take a lot of the people to take the test. But anyways, that's the only place I pretty much messed up on. For the rest of the test, I drove well. And then the last thing you have to do is you have to do a reverse stall park at the ICBC test center. And I was pretty nervous for this one. I'm like driving, going to the parking lot. I'm like, okay, I'm almost done my test. Like, let's go. I was like, I didn't really know if I passed or failed yet. Like, I was thinking like, okay, maybe I failed, but I had a couple mistakes here, and I know what I did. Like, so I was a little nervous. And then he tells me to reverse stall park. I'm like, oh shit! Like this is another like this and the parallel park are your two most like, I guess hardest things on the test. So I signal right, and basically how my driving instructor taught me is like you signal, you go forward. So you line up parallel with the car. Like your mirror is with their like mirror or their like light, I guess. And then you crank your wheel, you go straight, and then your car will go like this, and then you reverse into the stall. But I'd pretty much forgotten what to do because it was on the right side and the car was like behind me. So I was like, dude, what am I doing? So I stopped the car. I'm thinking real hard. I'm like, all right, do I just go straight more and then turn, or do I just turn now? So then I crank the car, and the car is like off. Like the stall's here, and my car is here. Like it's ahead of the stall, and I'm like, shit, I've like essentially messed this up. So then what I do, I go into reverse. I pretty much go straight, and then I just turn the car like completely in the stall, and I get it. And dude, I was like, I like botched it, but I like recovered that shit so well. So I was like, hell yeah.
You were like so happy that you went like that
Yeah,
into the fucking horn.
just like
The airbags come
Yeah.
out. The guy fails you.
yeah. What the hell are you doing? Just big X on my thing. But no,
Did I tell you about the guy that did his driver's test intoxicated?
no.
Yeah, I'll tell you that later. Yeah.
God, someone you know? Oh, okay. Dude, that is. Do not, if you're watching, do never do that. Don't do that. You'll automatically fail. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Take your driver's test intoxicated.
Yeah.
Would they? Do you think they would tell? Like, it depends how drunk you are.
I think. Well, the guy's sitting quite like close to you, right? Like you're in the driver's seat. He's in the he's in the passenger. He could probably smell it on you if you're like
if you're
like
drunk.
boozing up, right? But
he's drinking in the car.
yeah, you got it like in there in your like bottle holder or whatever, just next to you. Just take a swig. The guy's like, "What is that?"
So
Like,
fucking crazy.
dude, you know, if you're a really good have you seen those pranks of the guys doing like they'll take like 0% and they'll go to like cops and stuff?
Yeah.
Dude, imagine you do that on your test. You take like a non-alcoholic thing
That'd
and
be
you just
funny.
take a swig like during your driving
I
test.
saw one. Fred Beyer, I think, did this. He got he was doing a test drive, but he had like pizza delivery to do. So he's like, this like older lady was in the passenger seat, and she's like, "No, we can't do this. This is my job." He's like, "Yeah, but I'm on the clock." He's like, "I don't care if you're on the clock. Like, your time is like you do that. You do your work on your own time. I'm working." She's like, "Pull over." I gotta find that video later, but that's so funny.
That's funny, dude. But yeah, anyways, I ended up getting my N. I passed, and
Nice.
I can drive now. So yeah, now that that's done, I'm pretty much looking for a car, and hopefully by spring break I can like get a car. I'm just looking at like something that's like kind of cheap. I was looking at like Volkswagen Golfs, like just nice little reliable car, something that's like somewhat fun to drive, and that doesn't have a shit ton of kilometers on it. So
I heard the Bugatti Veyron is.
oh yeah,
fits that
yeah,
description.
good like first car, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'm just looking around right now. Hopefully get a car. But yeah, I drove my mom's car today, and yeah, I drove to the studio today. So
Do you see a difference? Have you driven your dad's car?
yeah, what's funny is my mom and dad have pretty much the same car. Like, but the thing is, my mom's car is a newer year, and she has like all the features, and my dad has like is a little older, and he's got like the baseline, so it's like a little different. Like the sensitivity of like the gas and the brake are a little different, but other than that, they're like the same width pretty much. So which is kind of nice. Like it's consistent when you're trying to like park and stuff. So that's good. But yeah, that's pretty much my test, and I'm super pumped about that. And yeah, maybe we can go drive around, get some ice cream or some shit after we film or something, depending on
Cool.
what you gotta do. But anyways, yeah, I did that. And then the other big news I have today, I finally got accepted into the school that I want to go to, University of Victoria.
Nice.
And I got in for business. So I'm super happy about
Guys,
that.
make sure to go check out his dorm room.
Yeah,
and
number, we'll link it in the description.
order him pizza.
Yeah.
At nighttime, he's gonna be lonely in there
Dude.
unless something comes up.
Yeah.
But send him some love. Send him gifts. We'll put his address there. Send him some gifts and maybe some fan photos of you,
Yes, dude.
and he can hang it up on his wall.
I will. I'll get the avenues. Who knows what's gonna happen next year? But I'll get the avenues. I'll get all the pictures of the fan mail that I receive. Put it in my dorm. My dorm area will probably think I'm like weird as fuck, bro. Maybe like I'm like Jeffrey Dahmer or some shit. But I think that would be great. So
Send them some like, I don't know, fan mail. Whether
like a
that's
PO box
whether
and shit.
whether that's bracelets, homemade
Yeah.
bracelets.
Yeah.
Whether that's stickers you make, drawings. I'm sure he loves drawings.
Dude, love them.
Some drawings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those videos like fan mail unboxing?
Yeah,
They're actually pretty cool to watch. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
like
To see the art and like the dedication people have. They write like a good letter
Yeah.
and they'll give them like a drawing or like a sticker or something.
yeah, they'll give them something like review or like snacks or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah.
Would you ever
shout out-
consider that for the podcast?
dude? I feel like we don't have enough fans, bro. That would like pay their money.
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
like-
that would pay. Yeah,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna
Like we
stop
have
you.
enough fans, but
Yeah.
I think it's more so like I think it's
We don't have those types of fans.
yeah, like we got like a loyal base, but like I don't know if they'd be like willing to pay us.
Well, let's
like-
just say like would you set that up if?
Yeah, like I think it's actually more so a case of like the PO box, right? Like I feel like the PO box would get too full, maybe.
It would get flooded probably.
It would get flooded. So
Yeah.
I mean, we appreciate all the love, but I don't know if we can set that up here just
Mhm.
because we might get flooded. But yeah. So, anyways, I got accepted in that school, and I'm pretty happy because that was like my first choice. But that does mean
Congratulations.
if I accept that offer, I have to move away. So, I mean, who knows what will happen? That's like, I don't know. That's where I wanted to go.
What about it? Like, do you like about it? Like, on a serious note?
On a serious note, the program that it is for business is really good. It's like basically it's called a 2-on-2 program, and like you'll hear people go like they'll go to uni, they don't really know what they want to do, and they'll take like you're doing like general studies, right, at first year.
Yeah, because it's like, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So the good thing about this is like right now I think I want to go into business, but like in a couple of years, who knows if that's what I want to do. So the first year in this program is like general studies, but with like a focus on business. So you're basically doing like math, you're doing economics, a bunch of other
I'm
courses.
doing that.
But then
Sociology?
in your next two
Maybe you'll see Arab
yeah,
in
bro.
your sociology.
Yeah, dude, yeah. But then after that, your next 2 years, you get to focus on the business aspect. So
That's pretty cool.
I'm technically accepted in the business school at UVic, and then after that, after my first 2 years, I can go into that business school and study like maybe marketing, economics, or whatever,
Sociology?
advertising or something. Yeah, sociology, and I can like focus on that. So that's why I'm like pretty happy about it, and it's just like it's a really nice campus. I've actually never been, so I mean that's kind of like a shallow thing to say.
It's a beautiful looking campus.
It is. Yeah, from what I've seen, it looks very nice. And it's just like I like having the idea of moving away and being close to home, but not
too far.
exactly like having some independence.
Not
but
where I'm going.
yeah, having some
If I get
independence.
screwed, I'm fucked, yo. Like,
If I get screwed, I'm fucked. No, but I have like some independence,
Independence, yeah.
but I'm also like I can come home.
you're a
every
fairy right away.
Exactly. Put it that way. So. Yeah, I'm very stoked about that, and just had a good week overall. I'm pretty
Nice.
happy with what's going on right now. So,
Good. Your life's doing well.
my life's
Nice.
doing well. So,
No shit, I feel bad about my life. yo. Like, what's going on in my life?
no,
dude?
it's just cause, dude, there was a minute where it's just like, I was telling my mom, I'm like, for some reason, when I have good days, I have like really good fucking days, bro. I'll get like hella stuff done or accomplished in like one day, and then every other day it's just pretty.
We're
like,
doing well for the podcast
calm.
this week or last week.
Yeah, bro. Shout out you guys for supporting that last episode. And all the new viewers that tapped into that one. It was kind of unexpected. I was just checking. I was on my feed or whatever, and I obviously like subbed to us on my like account or whatever. So I'm scrolling in my like subscription things, and I saw like damn, it's like 300 something views. Like it was doing quite well, and I was like, I don't know, just kind of surprised. So. Shout out. Thanks for all the love and support.
Maybe we gotta keep reacting to social media influencers because last Gideon episode we did, like the views we got that,
Yeah, I think also with like keywords and like dude, the algorithm,
the title
bro.
probably had something to do with it as well.
Yeah, and like having Aiden Ross like trending is definitely like
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I feel like he's always kind of in the news and stuff.
This is
in
why
the
we do
spotlight.
these like topics that are current events because it's trending and
It's people are
Yeah.
interested about it, right? Like
Yeah.
it's relevant. But at the same time, like I remember, like obviously a couple episodes we were talking about like Brawadis and stuff, and like even that stuff. Like at the same time, some of it's kind of ridiculous, like, and it's like entertaining, right? Like we're talking about like just like I don't know the gravity of the situation and kind of like
we
I don't
also
know.
didn't advertise that on the title or thumbnail. though.
Yeah, we didn't. I feel like we did. It could have probably.
Maybe. Yeah.
Dude, maybe that's the new. Maybe we'll throw in a topic today about some like social media guy, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much our like top performing episodes, I guess.
What
So
episode was that with Brawadis? Episode 192?
that was one I edited, so probably
192 or 191.
190-ish. Yeah, 191.
Trying to think of our last, like, Aiden. It was Aiden Ross.
The Pogba.
It was the Pogba
Soccer.
one. So 192.
Oh yeah, I was in that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's like pretty much it. I mean, what other? Do you have any topics? Anything interesting happening in your life?
No.
No.
No,
Right.
I'm still at school, dude. I mean, well, I'm out now. But
Yeah, your spring break starting next week.
yeah, it's this
yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing really planned. Just gonna hit the gym, go
Yeah.
to Subway,
Yeah.
and remember the story we had of the Subway? Me eating Subway on Avenue's podcast.
Yes, I do. I
Instagram.
remember that because I made that. I put that one
Yeah, you
out.
did, yeah.
What I do want to talk to you about, this is
Subway?
very pressing and important news that we must cover on today's episode, is the Footlong cookie at Subway. What are your thoughts on the Footlong cookie at Subway?
Well, Subway cookies are known to be very good, so I hope we can review it one day actually on here maybe.
Have you seen it? Like the
Well, yeah, because I sent it to you.
yeah,
So yeah, I did see it, but I haven't seen it in Subway because I haven't
Like
been
in
going to
person?
Subway.
dude,
I haven't been lately.
1,310 calories, and it was really funny. I was actually at Subway today, funnily enough.
Wait, did you
Yeah.
see it?
Huh? No, so this is I go in,
Alright.
I get my order, and I'm like looking. You know, they have like the, I don't even know
Yep.
what to call it. You know exactly what I'm talking
Yep.
about, the freaking glass thing.
Yeah.
And I'm looking on the thing, and they say like, oh, the Footlong cookie. I was like, oh shit, that looks interesting, right? So I'm looking at it, and then below in this like little,
I already sent it to you.
I know because I've seen it before, and
Yeah.
I know about it. But then I saw this thing in the left hand like bottom thing of the glass. I'm looking at it, and it says the average calorie intake for adults aged 12 to like whatever, no, the rest of
an
your
adult.
life, it's around around 2,000 calories, and then for a
Okay.
kid it could be around like 1,500 depending on lifestyle
Okay.
activity.
All right.
And then I look back at the picture of the freaking Footlong cookie, and I'm like, dude, 1,300 calories, bro. Like,
Wait,
that-
it's in the same.
yeah.
What the fuck?
So you 1,300 calories, 2,000 calories. That's more than like freaking half the calories you need for the day. In one. So then I'm just like, this is
Yo,
mind blowing.
That's crazy how they had that in the same fucking thing.
in the same. That's bad,
same
bro.
room.
But it's probably some like health and safety regulation because it like, dude.
Don't eat that whole cookie in one go, dude. You would get so like fucked up.
Bro, I got a story for you. So, I don't know if I really talked about this before, but we did this thing, car rally for our school, which is like all these like challenges and stuff. And basically, I don't want to get into that too much, but one of the challenges for car rally was to eat 2 foot-long Subway cookies in less than 5 minutes. They are. And this guy in my class,
You're fucked up if you do that.
shout out this guy, I'm not going to like mention his name on here, but he pounded those 2 cookies, bro, in like 4 minutes and something. And there's a video of him, and he's like, there's like a bunch of guys around him, right? He's got the footlong cookies, like on the last one. He's got like a bite left. He like tosses in, like chases it with water, right? And everyone's like, hell yeah! And he's like, oh, bro, I feel so like, bro. He sounded horrible, bro. He's like this, oh, bro. Like, I'll show you the video after, but it was like, dude, the guy looked messed up. And then
Was
after,
it Quinn?
no, it wasn't. It wasn't good.
Surprise there.
And then the guy texted Chad. He's like, guys, I threw up after this. I'm like,
No shit, bro.
So-
Holy shit.
do not, I mean,
Viewer discretion, yo.
yeah, do not eat 2 Subway footlong cookies
'Cause
within
he
5
had-
minute.
He had 2 cookies, which is worth, if that's
That's like
mathematically correct.
2,620 calories, bro.
So that's like that's like 5 days worth of intake of food.
Bro, like that's actually insane.
I thought Starbucks had fucking insane calorie intake. Dude.
yeah. Bro, imagine like you have one of those, a Starbucks wrap. Like that's like, those are all your calories for the day, which is insane to me.
I will try the Subway cookie, actually. How about we do that for spring break on an episode?
Bro,
I have
I'm
a
so
Subway
down.
gift card. I got another one. We'll go out and we'll get it. We'll bring it back. I don't want to eat the fucking thing by myself.
Yeah,
So-
we'll split in half.
We'll do it and we'll try it on here. Are you down to do that?
I'm so down, dude.
Well, let's do that. That'll be our episode, one of our episodes for spring break.
Get a little bulking episode in here. And then the good thing I can just drive so we can go pick it up before. Get it
Alright,
fresh,
yeah,
dude.
Cool.
That sounds like a plan. So maybe
I'm excited for that already.
Yeah. So stay tuned. We'll review the Footlong cookie. I don't know how long it's in stores for though.
I think we got time. There's no way it's just out for 2 weeks.
I mean, yeah, I feel like it's like more so a promotional like marketing scheme instead of like an actual
for
product,
sure.
right?
Yeah, for sure. It's not gonna be around forever. Just like their mac and cheese. I never tried that,
Yeah.
but I should have. I've had Subway's like salad before. It wasn't bad.
You know what was interesting to me? Have you seen like their breakfast menu? Have you ever tried that?
No,
stuff
I
at
didn't.
Subway?
They have that.
Yeah, they have like some like egg something sandwich, and I
Are
was
we
like,
like both Subway gurus now?
I
Like,
don't, dude, I know. It's just I was in there and I was reading the thing. Like,
okay.
dude, I've actually switched up my order a lot too. Like, I used to
Alright.
like as a kid, bro. I used to have like such like a kid ass sandwich
Yeah,
order,
same.
bro.
I mean, we're kids.
I mean,
so.
yeah, fair enough. Like, I just get like bacon, cheese, pickle, lettuce. But now I get like I'll like switch it up. I'll get like the Canadian Club or the I'll like get the
Nice.
numbered ones now.
Okay.
And
like a pre-made, like the already.
yeah, and I'm
okay.
like, it's kind of a big boy sandwich now, you know, I'm getting into new territories. But the thing is with these is that there's so many flavors that they just like cancel out, bro. Like I got one of
Yeah.
those like big ass sandwiches. There's like 1,000 different veggies. There's pretty much everything in the whole thing, like in the whole
Clean.
store. And I like try it, like I'm biting it, I'm like, okay, it's good, but like you can't taste. There's so much that you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
taste like anything. So it's like,
Yeah, that's. I mean, I talked to you about that before.
yeah.
Like, I don't. Yeah.
So I mean, low key,
You get to a
and
point where it's like, dude, what the fuck are you?
yeah,
Like,
like you're not even gonna taste it at that point, right?
yeah.
So low key, today I got like a little low key sandwich, bro, a little less stuff in it, and it was it was awesome. So shout out Subway, bro, please.
On the
Please
topic of
sponsor us.
food, I like where this is going. We talked about this off camera. Is American pizza better than Italian
Oh,
pizza?
dude. I mean, the thing is, it depends what kind of American pizza we're talking about here, because there's like, the guy in the video, there's like Chicago, there's like deep dish. I don't even know if that's considered like
No,
American
that's
pizza.
Chicago deep. Yeah, Chicago
Chicago
deep dish.
Then there's like you get the New York sort of pizza,
You
and
like
then you
fold
get
it, right?
yeah, like the
Ninja
big and
Turtles.
yeah, you fold it in half, and then I don't know. There's like an Italian pizza. I've obviously never been to Italy, so I can't really say on that. But there is like Italian-based shops in where we live.
But you can't compare them though. That's the thing. I mean, sure, they're Italian owners probably.
Yeah, but
you
it's
can't
not
compare
like,
it to to fucking Italy. Like it's a different country. So
yeah,
you
exactly.
just can't compare.
So I can't really say if I'm like, I don't know. From
Yeah,
my experience, I
it's
can't.
kind of a stupid question now that I think about it, because neither of us have been to Italy.
But if you're talking a lot of people are like super like specific. Like, oh, I only like this pizza place, and like
yeah.
or like people are like, oh, this one's my favorite. To me, I mean, I don't really know. Okay, it depends where you go. There's some restaurants where they make like nice ass restaurants. They'll make like the wood fried pizza or whatever. Like those are pretty good.
Those are good,
However, sometimes you just want a big fat greasy slice. You know,
like
you
a
just
Pizza
want,
Hut.
yeah. Or like I actually had Papa John's the other night, and Papa John's is kind of my go-to.
Haven't had it in a while.
Papa John's is pretty good, but it's just like it's similar to like Panago-ish.
Have you had Little Caesars?
I have, but not in a while.
Dude, people have said Little Caesars are just so mid.
Really?
Yeah. Or Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Like, dude, have you seen the fucking photos of them? It's a hit or miss. But like everyone just says Chuck E. Cheese pizza is miss.
And they reuse the slices. You remember that?
Yeah.
We talked about that in here one time.
Would you try Chuck E. Cheese pizza if I brought it?
Yeah, I would probably give it try a
okay.
slice or two.
Maybe that's another food review.
Yeah, maybe we become a food reviewing channel.
Hey, you
guys,
can drive now. We'll drive.
Yeah, we'll
to
go.
Chuck
We'll
E.
go
Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese. We'll bring Cheyenne. We'll get the vlog out. Vlog the Chuck E. Cheese taste. Dude, that could actually be pretty fun.
I'm honestly down.
Yeah, dude.
So, but that's up to you, because
I'm down, bro. I got the
it's your
license.
car,
We'll
yeah.
go do it.
Kind of a long drive. Like 40
Yeah,
minute drive.
bro. It's like an hour or something. Maybe 45.
40 to 45 minute drive for pizza.
One way, right? And then you're gonna go back.
Yeah.
Bro, but we'll come back with the pizza, bro. It'll
It'll
be like,
cold by the time we get back.
yeah, take the
Yeah.
highway. It'll be like 10 minutes out on the way back.
If we go at like 3 a.m., it's not even open.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do the IHOP challenge at 3 a.m.?
Dude, I'm actually down, bro. I'm down. I'll come with.
Okay.
She'll be awesome, dude.
So for the pizza, Chuck E. Cheese, maybe if you guys want us to do that, let us know. Is there the Five Nights at Freddy's pizza? Did you hear about that? Did you see that?
I have not.
To complement the movie. I mean, I did the security guard thing. You did the security guard challenge. We talked about that. That was, dude, as soon as I mentioned that bring back like Halloween episode vibes.
Dude.
But I don't want to go in Halloween. That's in October. I saw like to complement the movie, they actually Papa John's they collaborated with FNAF, and they created a pizza box that said Five Nights at Freddy's, and you can actually buy it. And it was Five Nights at Freddy's pizza. It was only available in the U.S., but it was legit. Like you can get you could say, "Hey, I'm gonna go get Freddy Fazbear's pizza," and you could order like a Freddy Fazbear pizza. I'll show a photo.
We'll pop it up on screen.
We'll pop it up on screen. And also, dude, like I know I just mentioned Halloween. I'm getting Christmas ads.
Oh my god.
I'm not kidding. You know Temu?
Oh, don't even get me started on Temu.
I'm getting ads from Temu that are like Christmas shopping. I'm not kidding. It pisses me off.
Dude, it's March, bro. And that's crazy.
It's it's quite annoying.
That is
actually.
insane.
Freddy Fazbear's pizza, like pizza. It's look at that.
Dude, that's sick.
Fresh oven baked Freddy Fazbear
October
pizza.
27th, huh?
Yeah, it's pizza night at Freddy's. Purchase a large fountain drink, get a pizza for $5.
Dude, what a deal.
Would you get that?
I'd get it for sure. If it's like, wait, what? Who did it?
Pizza place. I don't know. I think
it's probably some American chain.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, here's.
They didn't have that
Look
in
how
Canada.
fucking realistic that looks. That's really well
sick,
done.
dude.
I actually really like the style of it though. It's
box,
not
yeah.
even. It looks like an OG like pizza like New York.
It does, right? It's just
or like yeah.
Dude, shout out pizza place, bro. Maybe we gotta
I'll
go
get
try that shit.
I mean, In-N-Out's coming to the U.S. To the
Canada?
no to Washington.
Did they not have it in Washington?
No, In-N-Out.
Really? Oh yeah, okay, I guess that makes. Yeah, they have In-N-Out because that's more like California. It's like further down the coast.
Dude, it's actually crazy now that I'm thinking about this. I was in Washington in September, and I was outside of the Chuck E. Cheese in Tacoma, but yet I haven't been to the Chuck E. Cheese in fucking Vancouver.
Yeah.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah,
It's actually, I looked it up to see which are the closest ones. That's the 4th closest location to us, and I've been there.
Jeez.
How weird is that though?
Yeah, dude. Bro, I went to America and I went to Chuck E. Cheese, bro.
I didn't go to Chuck E. Cheese. It was like I was at the Olive Garden in Tacoma, and it was in the shopping mall.
Oh, okay.
So it was across the street. Like it was like a 200. It was 200 meters away. It was huge though. It looked like it honestly looked like a casino with all the lights. It was dark out. It was actually really cool. It was such a vibe. It was like a casino at night. You see all the lights are on, and it was it had the OG logo of like the Chuck E. Cheese thing, and I mean it was closed obviously, but we're all like the whole football team was like the defensive corner like, yo coach, let's go to Chuck E. Cheese, bro. I'm like they're all joking, but I think that's just weird. Maybe we'll go. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, random Chuck E. Cheese.
I honestly don't really like. I'd be down to go, but I wouldn't like.
It's like it's kind of a little weird because we're like
it is
older, but I mean. We could have a good time, you know what I mean? Like,
I'd honestly kind of nervous to try the food just because I've not heard good things. I've heard their pizza cookie is good.
Dude, we get the Footlong cookie.
Oh
then we get the
fuck
pizza
no!
cookie,
Dude, those calories, dude. Oh my god.
They add up, bro. They add up. Maybe it'll become a food.
They have a salad bar.
I honestly, I feel like the salad bar is more sketchy than the actual pizza and
Probably,
stuff.
yeah.
Because then it's like,
How
where
long
are you
is it
getting
sitting?
this?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's probably just gross. Like,
Yeah.
and kids too, bro. Kids are just gross, like low key, like probably sneezing on the salad bowls and stuff, or like, I don't know.
All right. Well, I don't really have anything else to say.
Yeah.
Is this all?
I think that's all.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Pretty good episode. We didn't have many topics to really discuss. It was just a discussion-based episode, but I quite liked it. Actually, it was pretty fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. What do you think of that episode? It was pretty good. Discussion based.
Dude. Yeah, I still really want to try that Footlong cookie.
Yeah,
bro,
we
so.
will. Do you ever just like sit down and like listen to these episodes by yourself?
I do sometimes.
I do. I actually do put it on Spotify.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys do too. That's a good segue into check the bio in our description. In the bio description, we got our links. If you want Spotify or Apple podcasts, go listen there. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next week. Peace.